we're going to talk about a Kyle Kuzma trade. Atlanta Hawks and the Phoenix Suns are interested. Atlanta Hawks are the Wizards are interested in a Kyle Kuzma for John Collins. But if they did a Kyle Kuzma, John Collins trade, it would have to be Kyle Kuzma and Rui Hachimura, I believe would have to be Kyle Kuzma and Will Barton, and then they would have to trade back like Aaron Holiday and John Collins and like a pick. Then the Phoenix Suns could offer Jay Crowder and Dario Saric, or Jay Crowder and Damian Lee, which is a better deal. Jay Crowder and Damian Lee, and probably a pick or two for Kyle Kuzma. Let me hear your thoughts while I connect to the new internet.
Who the fuck do they think they are? Yeah, all right, Phoenix, all set. Next, Atlanta, also all set. I don't know who the hell you think you are either. Let me pull up Kyle Kuzma's stats. I think, unfortunately, we're probably at the ceiling of Kuz, 27 years old. But I don't think that's a bad thing because he's putting up 21, 8, and 4 rounded up. Damn, he's shooting 30.5% from downtown. But yeah, he's averaging a career high in points right now at 20.6. 7.7 rebounds, 3.6 assists. Yeah, I think I'm all set with either of those trades. I'm not quite sure what John Collins offers me. And I also have to give you Will Barton. Like, all right, all set. And then Jay Crowder and whoever the hell the other rando was is just, like, disrespectful to me. I'm like fuck off is what I'm actually saying. But
So, no, I'm over here. Okay, the reason why they're speculating that Kyle Kuzma could leave is obviously, as a Washington Wizards fan myself, I do not want, like, obviously John Collins would be cool if you're telling me Kyle Kuzma has made it clear to the front office that he's not going to resign, because Kyle Kuzma is expected to get a 4 to 5 year deal with an annual average of $20 to $25 million. So he's going to get himself a $80 to $100 million deal, 4-year deal, or a $100 to $125 million 5-year deal, depending. So if he's made it clear to the front office that no, he's not staying and he's going to take the bag somewhere else, then I understand if you try to get the Hawks to send you John Collins and 1 or 2 first round picks or one first round unprotected pick and multiple second round picks for Kyle Kuzma and Will Barton. That way you can get some assets back for the trade that you made this offseason and for Kyle Kuzma, who could leave, and you have John Collins extended for the similar amount of money that it would cost to retain Kyle Kuzma. And John Collins, arguably, similar tier of player right there. So that's a good trade-off. While Jay Crowder, the similar thing would be done if the Hawks deal, if you can't get the picks or whatever value is deemed necessary, you move over to the Suns, which would be, in my opinion, option B if Kyle Kuzma has made it clear that he does want to leave Washington, and no matter what they offer him. You could go up to Phoenix and be like, give me 2 first-round picks, Damian Lee and Jay Crowder, or you could offer Jay Crowder and, if you want a shooter, and Landry Shamet, you could offer yourself Rui Hachimura and Kyle Kuzma for Landry Shamet and Jay Crowder, and 2 first-round picks, or 1 first. I think 2 first-round picks for Kuzma, but 1 to 2 first-round picks, and Jay Crowder and Landry Shamet, or Jay Crowder and Dario Saric, or with 1 to 2 picks, Kuzma straight up, Crowder and Damian Lee fit under the salary. I don't know which of those deals you like. I think first I would go with the Atlanta deal if your arms are tied and you had to trade Kuzma. I think option A is do not trade Kuzma, re-sign him to whatever he wants. B is send him to the Hawks. Let's get John Collins for a similar tiered player who's averaged 20 and 10 before and shot the 3 ball at a high percentage before and can play defense. And the final option would be obviously the Phoenix Suns. Thoughts?
I get it if he doesn't want to come back. I still don't really like either trade because I think Collins kind of handicaps him even more. But then again, what free agent is going to go to Washington? 2 first-round picks is like enticing, but Bradley Beal's 29 years old, so they got to win, and they got to win now. So the 2, and they swing and miss on Johnny Davis. I don't think Washington knows how to draft that well anymore. So yeah.
Johnny Davis hurts, and I thought about one of these deals being one for Johnny Davis, but I don't know. It's interesting. I just want to do that for the clip. Will the Washington Wizards trade Kyle Kuzma? We will see.
It's interesting with the money.
It's
I don't know if he'll come back. I don't know if he's going to go back.
Yeah, I think it all comes down. The only reason these trade rumors are coming is maybe he's came up to the front office and he, in good faith, he's like, "Hey, I just want to come up to you guys now. Unless we win an NBA championship, I don't see myself coming back. So I'd like
Yeah.
to let you guys know now in December, so you guys can make plans to move on from me by the trade deadline and that way maybe his agent can negotiate with the team that they do trade. Hey, if you trade for me, we'll have a verbal agreement that I resign in free agency."
Yeah. Kuz, go to Chicago. Could use it.
So it's time for a game that we have to play because I got to get out of here. I got to go to a film set for a student film. But